here we go. I don't even know what to expect anymore.
Well, I mean, you expect the rag ban, right?
Well, yeah, that's it, though. The only thing I'm actually expecting at this point is the rag ban. That's it.
Do we see that variant ban? Do we see the variant ban to give them flashbacks of last game?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. All right. False stat, man. All right, I like that. Let's keep them from having Gust. Let's keep them from having a global, right? Two really, really good good picks there.
Do they ban out the Ragnaros once more? Stick to their guns.
Oh, there's no way they don't ban it. Well, the problem here is if they don't ban Ragnaros and TNG. I happen to know we've cast some games with TNG on Rag, and they are really good at it. So if you don't ban Rag here and don't stick to your guns and you let Ataro have Ragnaros, like, bad things will happen to you. And I enjoy casting these games. I would like to not see bad things happen to someone just trying to, get in and get it done. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's.
Thinking really hard about it. Might not be a rag ban.
Nope, there it is.
A rag ban.
They were considering it though, weren't they?
Dahaka, pretty solid here on this map.
I like Dahaka. And Dahaka lends itself well to two tanks. And he solo lanes really, really well. So I like the Dahaka pick. It's like I'm psychic. I called all three of their first picks. Now, beyond there, it'll be interesting to see what Helix picks. Last time on Towers, they went Greymane, Morales, Falstad, Artanis. They could not get the Malfurion. Or they couldn't get Malfurion. I don't know if we'll see Greymane again, though. And Falstad was just banned.
I could see TNG totally picking up the variant if they wanted here.
I could see that, but with TNG picking some different drafts all day today, I'm not sure that I would expect to see a variant.
Okay. Brightwing Medivh.
Brightwing Medivh.
Brightwing, another global along with Dahaka. Medivh is an interesting choice because usually those are paired with Stitches. Do you think we might see a Stitches?
Anything at this point, anything's possible. The real question is,
they don't have the Malf route, but they do have the Medivh.
Yeah, but I don't know with the Dahaka too, right? Like, I mean, if you think about that, so if you go Dahaka into a Stitches, like, do you have enough damage to kill anything at that point? I realize that Stitches Medivh is crazy good on this map, but then you really only have one true damage dealer. Like, Dahaka does a little bit of damage.
Why would you need damage when your towers do all the damage, right? Just gorge them and throw them over.
Right, but I mean, like, look, like, here's the problem with with
Oh
doing
yeah,
that, right?
they just ban
They
Stitches
just ban
outright because they
Stitches.
see the
They
Medivh.
see the Medivh and they're like, okay, well,
It's out of there.
yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the challenge, right? If you almost have to, if you're gonna go Stitches Medivh, you almost have to take them both at the same time and just say we're just gonna show this super early, especially against a team who just took Medivh the game before. So, yeah. But again, would they have really run the Stitches? Like, who's gonna? Yes, I know Gorge plus the portal equals the towers do all the work, but that's only once every minute. You still need to do damage more frequently than that, and you're not even gonna be near the altar the whole time or the towers, right? So, like, if you, I, I feel like Helix might have wasted a ban there. Just in the, I don't know.
In the off chance that they pick Stitches.
Like, you don't know they're going Stitches. Maybe they took the Medivh away from you because they didn't want you to have the Medivh. They went into it with the Haka Brightwing, so the damage may or may not have been there. Like,
so what you're saying is, like, let them pick the Stitches, then you pick up Tychus or something, and
right.
They have no damage.
Right, like go into ban a big damage dealer. Ban Li Ming if you don't want Li Ming, or ban KT. Ban any real true like blow up damage dealer. And if they take the Stitches, who cares? Like, don't die, right? Like if they can't blow you up, or if once every minute they're gonna bring you into their towers, then once every minute make sure you're dodging the hook. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you could have worked around that much better, but that's okay.
Well, very Li Ming.
There's some solid blow up though.
Do you think their last pick is going to be Tychus? Because TNG, I'm thinking they're going to pick another tank here, maybe like a warrior, like a bruiser, right? Like Sonya or something like that. Because that would be for extra damage.
Maybe like Sonya Vala would work here. But yeah, then you're open to the Tychus. Maybe a Sonya Tychus. Maybe take the Tychus away, right? Because you don't have to let them have Tychus. Tychus does great damage, and they already have two beefy frontliners. So Tychus isn't might not be a bad pick there.
Or just go all in 3 warrior.
Tyrael, the problem then is the same problem you had.
Chromie and noob.
All right, so you know what? Chromie probably would have worked with Stitches Medivh. Right? Like, if you think about
with the
that,
artillery.
Yeah. That probably would have worked. I like the Anub pick. I also like the Anub skin. So, props to TNG's Anub player. The skin. Like the pick.
You got to be kind of careful when you pick Li Ming because you know that there's always a noob around the corner.
Right. And then what do?
I think Tychus would be a solid pickup here. Because they do have 2 tanks. And you need something to burn down a Nubarak. That's not ability powered.
That's not ability powered.
Based.
Yeah.
Yeah. Greymane.
That okay. I feel like Helix is trying to shoehorn Greymane in at this point, wherever they can, because I'm looking back at their drafts today, and yes, I write down every draft. They have picked Greymane every game today. Every game, Greymane. All right, Towers of Doom, game number 2, best of 3, grand finals, Helix Gamers League week 8 for the red team, Helix Esports. We have Ganjagoon on the Greymane, Serendipity on the Varian, Soken on the Li Ming, Reaper on the ETC, and J-Rad on the Malfurion.
And for TNG, we have Stu Manchu on the Dahaka, Grim on Anubarak, Alsusake on Chromie, Dayuni on Brightwing, and Ataro on Medivh.
Greymane, Greymane, Greymane.
Third time's the charm.
It's like the 6th time, dude. I mean, maybe it'll work here, right? Like, I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. All right. 5% ability power. She's gonna have the blow up for reals. Prog Rock, yeah. Varying with the parry. Gildan Cocktail. All right.
3, 2, 1.
Brightwing waiting and thinking about his last talent. But everybody but Brightwing coming mid to start.
The Beatles, though, blocking out all the Li Ming.
Yeah, that, I mean, Anubarak really counters Li Ming kind of hard. Between the shield, the spell shield, and the Beatles, like, what do you do? Wow. All right, we're going deep already.
Pretty big scuffle.
Right? I was just thinking, I don't even know where to begin. Greymane was dragged and then hit pretty hard. Anubarak doing some crazy things. Everybody took a good chunk of damage there. Brightwing is now with the team, so there was no healer with TNG for a little while. Brightwing soaking bottom. We do have Dahaka versus Greymane top. I'm going to go ahead and call that now for Dahaka. I expect him to win that. Anubarak in kind of deep. Oh, this could be the end of Anubarak.
Anubarak
it is.
guy.
Yeah, he couldn't quite reach that portal. And Medivh just kind of bouncing back and forth like, here I am, here I'm not.
Alright, round 2, Greymane versus Dahaka.
Actually, Dahaka taking a decent amount of damage here. This would be a bad time to die, buddy. Please no.
Oh, is he gonna get out?
That
last shot.
But Chromie coming up might actually put a lot of... Oh, she just misses her combo. Greymane's really low, and a couple of TNG resources diving to try and get that kill, but not quite able to get it. Helix grabbing theirs. TNG grabbing the lower one. And Chromie grabbing the higher one, so that's going to be more shots.
Ooh, ouch.
To TNG. Greymane taking a huge amount of damage there. I don't know that he's going to escape if
Oh,
there it is. ETC in a bad place too. Able to power slide his way out of danger though. Alright, so 36 shots to 32. Both teams sitting on 4. Anubarak rolling with Beatles. Brightwing did go bribe, interestingly enough.
Nobody from either team soaking bot lane right now.
Looks like Medivh and Anubarak may start moving down there. Brightwing was down there previously. Now Brightwing's facing off against Greymane and taking quite a bit of damage from him. Ooh, Anubarak almost isolated into dying. Taking a good chunk of damage. Medivh and Dahaka, well, Dahaka grabbing the lower sappers. Medivh just doing Medivh things, flying around, getting vision squared away for everybody.
Yeah, I think in top lane, that's exactly how you want to play this matchup. If you're Brightwing and you're up against a Greymane, you have the sustain to be able to out-sustain him. You can't just, like, all in him.
Right. Interestingly, wow, ETC getting chunked by Chromie there. Nobody soaked the middle lane for a while on the side of Helix. Chromie was just chilling mid lane by herself for a good couple of waves. Both teams at 6, and we are going to have the 2 top waves spawning, or the 2 top altars spawning, rather.
Those teams are pretty even in experience.
Yeah, ETC could be in a bad place here, though. The rest of Helix moving up to support him, though. And Medivh all the way in the back, trying to be annoying to Helix and their desire to get their altar. New Barak is going to secure the TNG altar. Both the Haka and Medivh doing damage there to Helix, and Varian really low. Medivh gonna portal out and save his life, and there's a kill against Li Ming.
Chromie's in kind of a bad spot.
Yeah, but she portaled out, got safe, and then put a ton of damage in, and they got 2 more kills. I appear to be lagging a little bit. 3 kills. ETC's dead. Boss, like just boss immediately. Yes. Do this.
Here comes the boss.
You have to, right? You just wipe the team, basically. Alright, stream viewers, I do apologize. I am getting a little bit of lag, but we seem to be okay now. TNG is going to secure the boss, and that's going to be 36 shots to 20 shots. TNG in the lead. And I don't know that there's much that Helix can do at this point. They just need to try to soak. TNG has about a full level lead on them after getting the kills. Dahaka Bros in back bottom lane is going to soak. And TNG is working on basically soaking all 3 lanes as effectively as they can while still getting kills and rotating around. Alright, Helix does pick up their lower sappers.
Oh, Greymane engages really hard on Brightwing.
Jump up there and see. I don't think he's... It's Brightwing, so I don't know that he's going to get the kill, but he did go pretty hard on that, didn't he? We do have a little mixer coming up, or they were thinking about having bottom lane, but everybody moved out, and looks like Helix is just soaking. Ooh, a lot of damage onto Varian from that Chromie, though. Alright, so we have a single altar spawn. TNG is really close to 10. Like, they should have it before the altar spawns close. And Helix has got a full level to go, so I don't know that they want to engage here. Alright. Anub is going full on Beetles because he went Locust.
Oh, she almost dies. Leaving almost dies.
Yeah, that was a lot of
Chromie.
damage into her from Chromie. Emerald Wind, Polymorph, Beetles, and I can't remember what it's called, Adaptation. So this should be a free one, yep, and that's going to be 16 shots left on the side of Helix Esports. Oh, that could be a dead Greymane, so close.
Oh, he's so close to dead. Medivh thinking about it, decides not to.
Yeah, I thought he might actually dive in on that, to be honest. This is actually a good time for them to kind of push the advantage top lane. Brightwing and Greymane are picking up the sappers. Anubis still up there, and it's only Greymane. Push in with this. Put some damage on it. Oh, we do have a disconnect on the Medivh.
A hero has left the battle.
And there's the pause. Okay. Let's take a moment to look at talents. See if anything is off. Looks like they might already be ready. Ooh, reaching through time for Chromie, and they are ready. Stage dive on ETC since 10 was just picked up on the side of Helix Gamers. Greymane did go for the throat. Ooh, we have a nice little battle bottom going right now, but stage dive into Slowing Sands. I don't know that this is going to work out the way Helix was hoping. A lot of damage going out. No kills, though.
I'm surprised no one died in that exchange.
I thought for sure we were going to see somebody go down, but no. And we do have bottom temple up now. Or bottom altar, rather. All 10 members of the teams are here. Oh, that was slightly mistimed on the side of...
Oh, the Hawk might go down here. No.
A lot of damage, of damage, Sheep, and that's going to be a deadly Ming. Varian should die here. with the body blocks are real. Greymane should also die here. Greymane going hard on Brightwing. Might actually pick up the Brightwing kill, but no, Medivh saved him. Wow. Medivh saved Brightwing, and are they going to push in or are they going to take the altar? I think they're going to push in. TNG is going to try and push in and take this altar, or take this tower before taking the altar. That's actually a good decision at this point. They have a advantage. They are almost 13. They should be able to secure this tower and then back out and grab the altar. A little risky, though. It could end up not going their way. Dahaka in the back just kind of wreaking havoc on everybody. But there's the dive.
The dive comes in.
And that's a dead Medivh. Ooh, Brightwing really low. Dahaka taking a good amount of damage.
Dahaka goes down.
But all of Helix is really low as well. This may be
might
a
go down
dead
too.
Chromie, yeah. Oh, that's a dead Chromie, yeah.
Now, can they stall this?
But they're, yeah, I was gonna say everybody's leaving. All right, so Brightwing's gonna try to stall. So is a Nubarak. Actually, like TNG's odds of stalling this. With Brightwing and a Nubarak here. Now with Malfurion and Varian coming in, not so much. But they may still be able to stall enough. Especially with Medivh here. And Dahaka took a ton of damage. Medivh saving him and using Polybomb. Dahaka's still really low though. He needs to get out of there. Ooh, Brightwing almost took a ton of damage, but ice blocked out of most of it. And was able to blink away. Tons of damage going out. It looks like Malfurion's going to secure this altar. Yes, and there it is.
Oh, Malfurion gets it.
But we have 5-on-5 going, and a lot of Helix is low. So if TNG chooses to dive in here, they could secure some kills. Alright, so it looks like everybody's going to slowly kind of back out and maybe look to engage differently.
Oh, here comes the engage once more.
Or not. Or not. Ooh, that damage was real. That might be a dead mouth. Even with the Twilight Dream, they blew up Li Ming and Greymane almost instantly. And they just picked off Varian. Malfurion's
gonna
dead.
go down here.
Yeah, he was just delaying it as long as he could. Alright, so... Yeah, what Chromie's doing is the right move. Take both camps and guide them both in. You should have long enough to guide both camps in against your opponents, and that's 6 shots. That'll bring it 32-10. They're not gonna finish that camp though. Boys, you gotta finish the camp. Oh, the no just came out of the tunnel. Brightwing bribed it. Okay, that works. All right, so 6 sappers pushing bottom lane. I would like to see TNG push these in and just get the 6 shots for free.
Yeah, it looks like they're maneuvering for it.
It does, indeed. The tricky part here is if anybody from Helix gets too close, Dahaka can tongue him in, just like Varian. Cleanse on Varian, though, is going to save his life. Stage dive into the back. None of the sappers have gotten their shots off yet. Varian taking a ton of damage. Greymane dead in the back. Oh, that might be a dead Varian. They just pulled him back more.
Oh, he's about to die. Oh, he goes down.
It was a Varian for Dahaka, though. And all 6 shots did get off from the sappers. So 32 shots versus 10. And altars are up. It's the 3 altar phase. Mystic. If they get 2 altars, they win. Brightwing's on the bottom one right now. Medivh is trying to slow ETC down.
Well, ETC, this is really risky. You're trying to stop this many altars.
Might die here. This is game. That's game. Nobody can stop a Nubarak. And they just polybombed Greymane. Yeah, that's game. Holy cow.
That's really hard to defend.
Yeah, how do you can't defend the triple altar spawn at that point. Like, there's just no way to do it.